Oh, brass knuckles. Fancy. Well, let's get rid of the wooded foothills and give ourselves some green mana. Play the Ice-Till Explorer. And play the land. Mill and attack. Good game. Very nicely done. I like it. Hello, all you fans of cardboard sports. I am averagezen. Yes, we are averagezen Presents, streaming live on Twitch at averagezen Presents, or perhaps you're watching on YouTube at averagezen. All are welcome. Bring it in, Zen community. All you Zen masters and super friends, bring it in. Group hugs all around. We are playing some Brawlin' today. Brawlin' Fridays on us. A Magic the Gathering Arena, of course. And if you like what you see, if you like what you hear, give us a like, subscribe, comment, follow. For all of you that already have, thank you from the bottom of our heart. Yes, it means a lot. For those of you that will in the future, oh man, join in, jump on the bandwagon. You know, we're doing things. We are, it's not just as it seems here. We are building some amazing things I cannot wait to share with you. Yeah, we're gonna brawl. Klothys, God of Destiny, 4/5, indestructible as long as your devotion to red and green is less than 7. Klothys isn't a creature. At the beginning of your first main phase, exile target card from a graveyard. If it was a land card, add a red or green. Otherwise, you gain 2 life, and Klothys deals 2 damage to each opponent. So our commander is ramp, our commander is damage, our commander is indestructible. So what are we going to be doing? Well, we've got like Gruul All-Stars going on here. This is Landfall, this is damage doubling, this is burn, this is huge creatures. We have a mix of everything. This is Gruul good stuff. And we're not running strip mine. That's for those of you that are wondering. You could, I guess, with Ice-Till Explorer and Conduit of Worlds in there. Yeah, I mean, but we're not doing that. Some all-stars to mention. Yeah, let's talk about Kogla, Yadara, Kogla, Dragon Lord Atarka. We got the Overlords in here. Hey, look at that. Oh, my Lord has followed us. Hey, appreciate you. Welcome back to the channel. I'm pretty sure we talked a while ago. We got some Osier here. We got Minskin Boo. Hunt Master of the Fells is a great card in this deck. Whenever this creature enters or transforms into Hunt Master of the Fells, create a 2/2 green wolf creature token and gain 2 life. At the beginning of your upkeep, if no spells were cast last turn, transform this creature. And then it starts dealing 2 damage and we gain 2 life, and all sorts of stuff happens. At the beginning of each upkeep, if a player casts 2 or more spells. Yeah, so you know how the night and day thing works. Surak, Elusive Hunter, another Tarkir Dragonstorm edition, as well as Sylvan Scavenging make an appearance here, because we do want to get our devotion up so we can have Klothys as a blocker. I like Song of Seasons, and Keen-Eyed Curator. We're already doing some kind of graveyard hate with Klothys itself. Should we need to turn that up a notch and get rid of multiple cards a turn, we can certainly do that. Bristly Bill, just for the landfall. Putting counters on stuff. It's good stuff. Evolution Witness allows us to return stuff from our graveyard back to our hand whenever it gets a +1/+1 counter, which hopefully it will with things like Bristly Bill out in play or Sylvan Scavenging. We've got some other good stuff here like Fable Mirror Breaker, Chandra Torch of Defiance, Fiery Confluence, Magmatic Hellkite, Dragon Tarkir, Tarkir Dragonstorm. Yeah, addition there, kind of like a tap, a stun counter on a land. That's interesting. Questing Beast, All-Star, and of course, Terror of the Peaks, Twin Flame Tyrant. If you want the full deck list, you can always hit !deck in chat. We're going to jump into the games. If you're with us on YouTube, you can hit that video description up, and you'll find a couple of links for the deck list there while you're hitting like and subscribe. Yeah, we're doing it. How you been, oh my lord? How are things? Up against the Wandering Minstrel, Shar Crash. The Wandering Minstrel, probably. We built it to be a Goblin Charbelcher deck just because of the ability to have lands enter untapped, and you play with all MDFCs in that particular setup. We'll see what they're doing. I don't like our hand. I don't like our hand already. We need more than 2 lands. Okay, this is better. Alright, let's go Prismatic Vista and find ourselves a green mana. And that also puts a card in our graveyard, so Klothys has something to exile and ramp us on turn 3, or turn 4 upkeep. Alright, let's go. You tapped. Alright, excellent. We're on Klothys. Oh, Ristic Study. Okay. Oh, we got a Renin 6. That is excellent. Let's go with a green mana. Alright, we're going to tap this for a green. Tap this for a red. Lotus Field. Resolve. Sacrifice our Thornspire Verge and our Stomping Ground. Play Renin 6. We'll even pay the 1. And return the Stomping Ground to our hand. There we have it. Combo achieved. Alright, they got the Wandering Minstrel. I'm seeing a lot of basics here. Too many basics for this to be Charbelcher. Let's go red. Play the Stomping Ground. Pay 2 life. Terror of the Peaks. We'll actually decline. We'll let them draw a card. Ghostfire Slice on their commander. We don't have the mana to pay this time. Alright, we will submit 0. We do have a 4 mana Great Hands next turn. But I think we can do better. I think we can do better. Alright, let's pay 3 life. Go. Tap this for a green. Decline. Alright, play Fable of the Mirror Breaker. We will pay this time. 2 damage to the face, and we'll go ahead and plus there on Renin 6. Alright, looking good. They do have a Whirlwind of Thought in play, though. This could be terrible. Alright, then. We're gonna decline, actually. I like our hand. It seems pretty good. We'll auto-pay on that one. Alright, excellent. And we will also pay for the 1 here. Alright, submit 0. Oh, Astrid's Invocation, huh? Making a copy of Whirlwind of Thought. They just don't have the mana to do much with it, though, right now. Oh, they have their own Klothys. That's cute. Well, let's get rid of the Blasphemous Edict and deal some damage. Alright, I like that. Well, let's exert this. Play Leyline Tyrant. We will tap that. And get the land. Okay. Oh, my goodness. Yep, that's game. Good stuff. All right. We went off. Feels good. Good game indeed. Thank you, Terrigen. Alright, let's see if we can do it again. It's just good stuff, man. It all works. There's no heavy themes going on here. It just works, to put it in the words of Todd Howard, our benevolent RPG overlord. Samut, the driving force, is going to reduce casting cost of non-creature spells by their speed. It also has first strike, vigilance, and haste. And other creatures you control get +X/+L, where X is your speed. So luckily, we maybe have a few turns before that comes down. Alright, let's go Utopia Sprawl on Commercial District, I guess. Alright, I like to see it. Unlicensed hearse. Interesting. Alright, well, let's go ahead and play you there. And we will choose green. And let's go ahead and grab our Shockland and have that come into play tapped. And then I think we're set up very nicely. No, they've exiled our stuff, so our commander does nothing. Well, that's fine. We'll figure out a way around this. Guardian Project. Oh yeah, defend the right. Oh, they're playing the token. Oh, that's excellent. All right. So we go Bristly Bill. Draw a card. Alright, Thornspire Verge, put a counter on Bristly Bill. Play Klothys. And that way if they put anything in their graveyard, we can eat it or get into a contest about eating it with unlicensed turners. Alright, they do nothing. Excellent. With that enter tapped, put a +1/+1 counter on you. Play Vivian Reed, get rid of the unlicensed hearse. Yeah, because that's messing with us. That's keeping our commander from doing anything. And you know, I don't think we need to actually crew our station just yet. Not till we get another creature on the board to defend Vivian. Our opponent not hitting their land drops, that's probably very fortunate for us. Otherwise, we would be under a lot more pressure. All right, let's go and +1. This music is really building the suspense here of waiting for our opponent to pass priority. What's it gonna be, Marv? What do you say? Can we do our thing? Maybe. Alright, we have a break in the suspense, but not in the weight of passing priority. Come on. It can't be that bad. We have cool sleeves. Alright, chat. Well, we're being given an opportunity. Let's inhale. Hold it. Exhale. Feel the salt leave our bodies. Oh, yes, Terrigen. There we go. Alright, let's go Forest. Put a counter on Klothys. We'll go Osier, Caselum of the Deepest Grove, draw a card. We will, in fact, station this time. And attack in with a 5/6. Aha. A plan comes together. The plan of our opponent not drawing lands, just as we foresaw. So Terrigen, I may have found a workaround for having to wait on a PC gaming setup to play Baldur's Gate 3. I'm working on it as we speak. Well, not right this second, but like before I started streaming and probably after I started streaming, I'm gonna get right on running a test setup. What I have found is that the Mac, because I stream on Mac, the sound routing, the audio signal chain routing, has a very hard time on Mac OS with getting audio sources from things like games and stuff and sending it through Streamlabs. So I'm trying to find a way that I can, you may notice that I never have the arena sounds on. It's just me and the music. And that's why I can't get the arena sounds to come through, because of the way that the audio signal is processed on Mac. So it's great for stability. It is great for what I bought it for, which was audio and video editing. Not so great for actually capturing the few games that you can actually play on a Mac, as far as the audio is concerned. Alright, up against the first sliver once more today. Well, this is not bad. We can do this. Boot camp. Oh, and that reminds me also, Terrigen, I did look into the possibility of multi-streaming on YouTube, and it is in fact a paywall feature on Streamlabs. You have to have the Ultra membership, unfortunately, and I'm not ready to shell out for that. But we will look into other alternatives, I promise. Voss's Bootcamp. I should probably know this, but I don't. Alright, let's get rid of that and give ourselves some red mana. Alright, Ancient Tomb, Harrow, and we'll choose this. Get a red and a green. Oh, boot OS X into Windows. We have a whole bunch of stuff here, but not really anything I'm too interested in playing at the moment. Let's go Evolution Witness, I guess. Do I even Apple? He says. I'm not a power user, no. I used to be a PC-only guy until I started getting into audio engineering. And then it kind of just made me have to convert to learning how to use an Apple. I guess we stomp out one of the tokens. Alright, get rid of that, gain some life. Let's play our land for turn. Delighted Halfling. And we'll go with holding up. No, you know what? We'll go ahead and cast the Bone Crusher Giant. Terrigen says, okay, long story short, OS X allows for booting into Windows. It's called Bootcamp. You may be onto something, but I'm not entirely sure how that would work out in practice. Okay. Alright, see, it's my turn. Well, let's do this. Bring back the Bone Crusher Giant. Do Fire Magic for 1. Blow up all their sliver tokens. Excellent. Okay, let's get rid of the Harrow. Alright, yeah, let's go red, green, tap this guy. Resolve, red. Oh no, okay, goodbye. Everything says, so things like gaming, you can run Windows and install games on that where OS X doesn't support too well. I understand the concept. I'm still not sure exactly if that would fix the audio routing issue, or even with it being emulating Windows. Maybe it would. I'm going to try my workaround first, though, because it seems really simple. But if it doesn't, then I will definitely look into Bootcamp. I'm concerned about stability, though. Running Windows on a Mac seems like it would make my computer explode. Not that I doubt you. I'm just naturally cynical. Or as I might say, practical. Expect the worst, hope for the best. Freyalise, Sky Shroud Partisan. Is this the one that lets them tap stuff for mana? No, no. Untap up to one target elf. That elf and a random elf creature card in your hand perpetually get +1/+1. Seek an elf. Conjure a card named Regal Force onto the battlefield. Okay. Alright, we'll do this, I think. Shaper's Sanctuary. Whenever creature you control becomes target a spell or ability and opponent controls, you may draw a card. Oh, so that's like just the one ability off Surrak. I've never seen that one. Okay, let's go. Pay 2 life. He says not emulation, it's a full boot Windows from startup. Huh. That is interesting. I guess I do not Mac. I thought I did. Alright, let's go Klothys. And a Shia next turn, and that... I mean, I don't know that a Shia is going to be necessary. Alright, let's go green. Play our command tower. Getting a Shia out. Oh, Marwyn, nice. Alright, here we go. Guardian Project. And let's go Gold Vein Hydra for what? Nothing? No, we can't do that. Okay, Song of Freyalise. That's what I thought. That's what I was thinking when I saw the name Freyalise. I was thinking the Song of Freyalise. Oh boy, it's a Tyrannix Rex. No blocks. Alright, we get a bunch of poison counters. Cool. I was not expecting it to go in that direction. Here we are, though. Alright then. Well, let's go ahead and get this out there. Magmatic Hellkite. Alright, let's go 1-2 on the Gold Vein Hydra. Oh, why did you do that? Alright, no attacks. Shia, you're saving our life here from being poisoned out. Please do a good job. Thorn Mammoth. Okay. We're gonna decline. We are staring across a pretty big board of elves here. Alright, there's Freyalise. They got their commander out after pretty much putting the final nail in our coffin there, taking out of our Leyline Tyrant. Varus. What in the world? Alright, that means now we're trading. Oh my god, are you serious? Okay. We have to trade everything we have and hope that we get a board wipe. Alright, get rid of that. Rockfall. Magmatic Halkite. Awesome. All right, I mean, we're just dead. Our opponent's playing poison creatures in a mono green elf deck, so I don't know what to say to that. Poison tramplers in your mono green elf deck. Cool. Womp, 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 womp. Sliver Weftwinder. Yeah, this is the one that the Anarchy, or not Anarchy, the Alchemy Sliver. It might as well be Anarchy. Sliver cards in your hand have Warp 3. Oh boy. Yep. Conjure a random card from the Sliver Spellbook, which is like all the good slivers. And probably the best sliver card on Arena. Just because it has all the good slivers in it, and you want more slivers. Here we are with the Leyline Tyrant again. I swear we've seen this card 3 games in a row. Alright, I'm not digging this song. Let's try something else. While we wait. Alright, they're not in any hurry to play their slivers, I guess. I'm not crazy about this hand either. I really want to see a third land. Or at least a mana dork. Alright, well, maybe it'll be for the best here if they drop this one out, because I see us mulliganing. Okay, never mind. Okay, well, okay, that's 3 lands. We'll do that. And they are some fetch lands. Alright, actually, what do we do? Farseek? Alright, let's play that, and then I think we actually go Farseek next turn. That's better than Bristly Bill. Oh, where was that Elvis Mystic a second ago? What? Alright then. Stomping Ground, pay 2 life, Farseek, get ourselves Commercial District. There's that Leyline Tyrant again. Are you serious? Every game. Okay then. All right. We'll do that. Good games? Question mark. Indeed, is it not? Hard to say. It was a thing. It happened. It was an event. Not a very special event. Feel like we went out on a bad first date. Brygon, Soldier of Meltus. This is one I've been wanting to play with. All the cute anime that came out with the Pioneer Masters set. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess we don't get to play against them either. What is going on today? What is going on today? Another bad first date. They showed up to the restaurant. They saw us sitting at the table and said, I'm gonna go down the street. That's okay. I'm not even going to bother walking inside the restaurant. We've been stood up. Group hugs, everyone. All right, Halvar, God of Battle. I am guessing they're probably going to play this on the Sword of the Realms side. That's annoying. Yep. Creatures you control that are enchanted or equipped have double strike. At the beginning of each combat, you may attach target or equipment attached to the creature you control to target creature you control. Yeah. And then they could play that equipped creature gets +2/+7 vigilance. When it dies, return it to its owner's hand. I don't mind this. I don't mind it at all. Alright, let's pay 2 life. That was a perfect turn 1 draw there. Utopia Sprawl. Let's put that on red. Alright, Collector's Cage. Interesting. Not a huge threat at the moment unless they pump out like 3 creatures in short order. Oh, we got an Ice-Tail Explorer? That is beautiful. Let's get, what do we want? A green source? We cannot get a green source. We will get a red source. And cast Klothys. Alright, holding up Fury, although I would really rather play that after we get Sulfum down. Alright, Core Halberd. Alright, let's give ourselves a green mana. Play Demolition Field. Play... Okay, so that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total. So we might as well go Osier, right? I mean, they pretty much have to deal with that, right? Alright, so we need to exile Sulfum. Deal 4 damage to Halvar. That immediately puts Klothys back into the graveyard, or back into the non-enchant. Yeah, okay, but then we get that, and then hopefully Osier gets us the ability to have Klothys be a creature again. Oh my, with a Twin Flame Tyrant and a Wooded Foothills. I do like that. We'll grab our commercial district and put Heroic Intervention into the graveyard. Oh, Brass Knuckles. Fancy. Well, let's get rid of the Wooded Foothills. Give ourselves some green mana. Play the Ice-Tail Explorer. Play the land. Mill and attack. Good game. Very nicely done. I like it. Let's see if we can get another easy one like that. I don't know. That seemed too easy. We wanted a little challenge. All right, up against Ishtola, Knights Blessed. I always forget what this Ishtola does. We always play with the other Ishtola, the mono blue one. Vigilance 2-4. Esper. Okay, goodbye. How many games is this going to be? I guess there was maybe a reason for that. Maybe we would have found out if we would have finished reading the card. Maybe they were a graveyard deck. Yeah, I can see graveyard decks pretty much folding to Klothys. Alright, up against the Stolen Knights Blessed once again. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on with that. Oh, at the beginning of your end step, if player lost 4 or more life, you draw a card. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell with mana value 3 or greater, Stola deals 2 damage to each opponent and you gain 2 life. Yeah, so, okay. Nothing to do with the graveyard there. Growly Bear. What does it mean? We got the bird, Kaka. Oh, an Esper Sentinel, you say? Let's grant ourselves a red mana source. We'll go ahead and play Klothys. And that will ramp us hopefully next turn into an Terror of the Peaks. Indeed. Okay, let's go with that. Pay 3 life. Terror of the Peaks. Destroy all artifacts you don't control, then exile the top X cards of your library. X is the number of artifacts that were put in the graveyard from the battlefield this turn. You may put a creature card exiled this way into the battlefield again. Takes return to your hand at the beginning of the next end step. That is an interesting proposition, and we will never find out how that plays. Terrence, and I just want to play a game of Magic the Gathering that lasts more than 4 turns. Is that too much to ask? I mean, in Standard, yes, but Commander, Brawl, I think that's not too much to ask. I feel like we are missing a core part of the interchange, the back and forth, the build-up of the tension, the climax, and then the denouement, to speak a little French. Pardon my French. Kaikar, the Wind's Fury. Let's say I generate spirit tokens and then sacrifice spirit tokens for mana. That's what they say. Okay, we'll do this. The spring leaf drum. Dance to the beat. Well, they're considering things already down to 4 cards in hand. Okay. All right, we get ourselves a stopping ground. We pay 2 life. Get ourselves a bristly bill. All right, they got their commander down. I think it's time for us to get our commander down as well. We'll put a +1/+1 counter on you, Bristly Bill. Then we'll pay 1. They could tap the Springleaf Drum to cast something for 1 mana. What is going on? Alright, well, let's attack in with both. Actually, no, we'll just attack in with the Gold Vein Hydra. Excellent. Kenny, what are you doing? Okay. If you insist. Alright, well. They're taking a minute, and I'll be right back. All right, nice. All right, we have a Klothys. I believe the answer will be attack in for 4. Let's see what they do. And then let's go ahead and fire magic for 1 on our turn, just because they don't have any blue mana up at the moment. Mana Tithe. Really? Okay. Wow. Was not expecting the white mana counterspell. Should have probably done that though. What is a pie chart? What is a color pie chart? It does not exist anymore. Our cards in our hand are not especially good. Not, they're running Mana Tithe. They're running every other counter. So that's probably all they have left in their hand. What? Karn's Temporal Trap. We're taking extra turns now after bouncing Bristly Bill. Okay. All right, well, I mean, we're dead. We are just straight up dead. There is nothing we can do about this. Alright, good game. Now we're... Mana Tithe. The one spell we needed to have resolve, and it gets Mana Tithe. Alright, let's try it again. One more time. We can do better. Up against Rocco Street Chef. And I give both players an opportunity to get extra cards to cast from exile. But then when someone does, they get to put +1/+1 counters on creatures and make food. Ansrog's Rampage could actually be a huge play against our opponent. Let's go ahead and get our Surveil land. Alright, Guardian Project, not exactly what we want to see. Terrigen, thanks for stopping in, buddy. You have a great day. Thank you. Alright, ooze time. Reckless Fireweaver. Okay, excellent. Let's go ahead and cast Klothys. And no attacks. And I think we are right on the money with keeping this Ansrog's Rampage. It appears we will have plenty of opportunities to use it. Conspiracy Theorist. Alright, let's go red mana on that. And we will also cast, I believe, Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Play this guy, resolve, sack you. Alright, come on, make some food, make some artifacts. Make all the artifacts. Alright, we got our Overlord of the Boiler Bilges. Well, we're definitely playing that. Okay. Let's get rid of the Misty Rainforest. And we'll discard what? The Questing Beast? I think that's probably the right way to go. Actually, no, we're going to decline. We're not going to get rid of anything. Go red and Command Tower. We'll cast this for the impend cost. We want them to make food. Yes, we will cast all the spells you give us. Alright, let's get rid of the Fireweaver. And we'll eat the Fireweaver. Oh, Serent Steel Seeker. Whenever an artifact control. Okay, I'm hearing a lot of talk about artifacts. Well, all right, we have a Shatter Skull Smashing. No, nothing there. We don't want to do that. It's fine. We'll get rid of this, gain some life. We'll play this as our land for turn and pay the life. That's fine. Okay, cool. Terror of the Peaks. And let's go ahead and attack in with you. Oh, all right then. All right, come on, build up a huge stockpile of artifacts, please, and then tap out. Ossification on the Terror of the Peaks, I assume. Okay. Well, there goes Klothys. Cinder Mines. Well, that's not great for us. But what is great is our opponent is loading up on artifacts right now, just as we wanted them to. Oh, yes. 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 It's going to be beautiful. Okay. Excellent. All right, let's get this guy. Get rid of the Teething Wormlet and gain a life. Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. All right, cool. And if we do this, the Landfall elf, then they make one more token, and that means we've set them up perfectly. All right, here we go. And we got an Ashaya. That's beautiful. Oh, and a Kogla and Udara. No, okay, we'll go with the Leyline Tyrant. And no attacks. Oh, Rosy Cotton. This might be game. Do they have a combo here? Rosy Cotton, infamously fair Magic card. Doesn't get up to any shenanigans whatsoever. Botanical Brawler. That might be it. All right, let's get rid of that. Give ourselves a red mana. All right. We'll do Kogla and Yajara. It can fight who? You know, I'm tempted to have it fight Rosy Cotton. Yeah, we're fighting Rosy Cotton. We'll do Song of the Seasons. That's fine. Alright, we'll put the layer of the Hydra onto the battlefield. We'll put the forest in our graveyard and play the land. And let's go ahead and make a copy of Leyline Tyrant. And attack. You know what? We can probably pay if we had a Shia out. All right, Kather Crusade. The Ozolith. That's a big gilded goose. That's not the mother goose, the goose mother. Party Thrasher. Okay. They are doing a lot of things, I gotta tell you. Cool. Alright, well, we block. Take a few damage. And we get whatever that is. How about we get rid of the forest, give ourselves a red Manosaurus, cast Sulfum, play the land for turn, play a Shia. That gives us, okay, tap you, and do this for Leyline Tyrant. Alright, cool. I think we go you. And what? No, we don't want to attack with a 7/7. We're fine. It's fine. Alright, in turn. And then we'll pay... Can we pay 2? I think we can. I mean, we do have a 16/16 Ashaya. I don't think that's going to be enough, though. All right, well, here we are. Yeah, Botanical Brawler. Probably should have been our target for removal rather than Rosy Cotton. I don't think it would have mattered, though, honestly. Alright, are we done here? What is going on? No, they're just going to go infinite on us? Is that what's happening? I knew there was an infinite combo. There's always an infinite combo involved with Botanical Brawler and count. Yeah. All right then. I mean, are they just going to do this forever? Is it? It's a you may create a 4/4. Okay. It's a May. You don't have to keep doing it. All right, then. Good game. Well, and on that unfortunate note, that's going to do it for us. As always, love one another. Be cool. Don't be a jerk. Have fun playing Magic the Gathering. We'll see you next time.